Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Post-Strike Streams Sunday edition. How are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having fun and I hope your weekend is going well so far. Hi Kevin and Sky and Lexi, hello! Oh, that doesn't sound great. But Xander, I just read like how your year is going. Xander, hi, and Kieran, hi, and Amelia, hi, and Small Shiny Guy, hi, and I think there was someone else. But hello. So they're uploading older Beyblade Burst as well. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And person with a face, hi. I knew there was someone else because I saw you did say hi like right before the stream. Yeah, 156. You did no 7. There we go. I knew there's someone else. And Cecile, hi. Welcome. We'll get into the game because we all want to be playing the other game, which apparently the shiny hunting is getting more and more. Can I remember to mute my lap? Well, no, here's the annoying thing. My laptop is muted, but then I think when I like open OBS or something, it like unmutes it. I don't know. I need to investigate. But we'll kind of get into things a little bit quicker and everything. But yeah. Right, chat, my lovely. How is Ziebo? I'm enjoying it. I'm sort of at a point now where I'm like really getting into it. Although I also feel like I might be like, I don't know, something like halfway through it or whatever. But it's only now where I'm kind of like really getting into like running around and grabbing the mega shards and then battling a few trainers at night time and then battling rogue mega evolutions and you know and all that and catching wild Pokemon and getting alphas, and the only thing I haven't done is find a shiny. This is where I'd put my shiny if I had one. I do have the shiny Mareep, obviously, but that doesn't count. No one's like, I got the red Gyarados in Gold and Silver. No, I need to get a random shiny, and I haven't found one, and it's very annoying because I feel like everyone else has found one. And you know, yeah, when am I gonna get one? I hope it's something I need and not just something that I've had a bajillion times before. But like, and this, I will kind of do like a little bit of shiny hunting or a little bit of like upping my shiny odds kind of thing. Once I'm like done with the main story. But it's just one of those things where, you know, like, I don't want to, like, grind for shinies whilst I've still got story stuff to do, so... but I've beaten 4 rogue mega Pokemon now, so there's, like, the introductory Absol, and then I've done the 3 after that, so... but I need to go back to the hotel. Anyway, that's enough of that. Bo's gonna find a shiny Vivian. Oh gosh, no. Kevin is under the hammer. Right. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. Cecile, thank you so much for popping in to say hi. I really appreciate it. And here we go, everyone. So we're after Thunderous, Celesteela, and/or Stack Attacker. And could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know which of those you're actually able to do. So could you please say strike, I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of Thunderous, Celesteela, and/or Stack Attacker. Ready, set, Bo, and here we go. And Amelia, you got Gibble. Gibble. That's very cool. That's very cool. Right, so Kevin, but can't do the first round because of dinner, because there's always dinner. But we do have Amelia and Sky. And Kieran. Okay, so maybe we could open with a Celesteela. Maybe we could open with Celesteela first today. Maybe we could do like Celesteela and like then Stack Attacker and then Thunderous, something like that. Let me just change the spreadsheet to accommodate for this switching of the guard. If the spreadsheet will work. Thank you, Mr. Spreadsheet. Okay, so let's say, so we've got Amelia, we've got Sky, we've got Kieran, we've got Kevin. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I can see. Okay. So, Yeah, Amelia, Sky, Kieran, if you're up for doing a Celesteela, then let's a go. Or should I say, let's a bow? No, let's not do that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to connect to the internet on the Wycom, because that's a very important thing to do. And then we will get into things, shall we? Right, so we're connected to the internet. We're going to talk to the nice lady. You guys are going to say anything goes, but I have to make sure I select Celesteela. Yeah, the Shiny Charm and ZA might not be fun. But maybe it'll be easier once the DLC comes out. Who knows? Right, 10190206. That's the code we're going to go with. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. 10190206. So that's 10190206. And this is Amelia, Skywatcher, Kieran. Please come on down. So here we go. Sky is in. Okay, so you guys know Celesteela. It is like a big old Skarmory because it's flying and steel, which means it's only weak to fire and electric, but it knows Earthquake, which is good against those two things. So it's also very good if we get Wide Guard as a move. If we can get Wide Guard, that's good. So look out for Hitmonlee, Mienshao, Mantine, Pelipper, and/or Kingler. If we can get any of those Pokemon, that is very good to have for a Celesteela. I would say that like Kingler's probably the best one of those because it's not weak to any of its moves. But you can also, yes, by virtue of being like a flying type with a weakness once you use Smackdown, we could use Smackdown strats if we see an Armaldo. That is also true. But you also can't put all your eggs in the Armaldo basket because Armaldo is weak to a good old Flash Cannon or a Gyro Ball. Okay, so Amelia is in. But yeah, so basically just Wide Guard is like the safest thing. If you have Wide Guard and like Fire and Electric, it's a very, very safe fight. Because as well, like Steel is resisted by both of those types. So it's only really then Smackdown you would need to worry about. Okay, Magmar is very cool. There is Dugtrio who has Screech. But we'll see what we get. Diggersby is less useful here, despite being an amazing Pokemon. Armaldo, leave my basket alone. Okay. Oh, Carkol is a fire. The fire. We must pick fire now. The fire. And then there is Doublade. But Diggersby is a good pick. And I'd probably say the better of the two. Right, let's see what we got. Ice and Ground and Water and Dragon and Rock. And was that a Colossal in the top right, or was that like an Aurorus? No, it was a Copperaja. Okay. Let's see. Absol does have a fire move. There is a Scientist. I'm just looking out for any Wide Guard, or Fire or Electric. Ew. I actually don't know which way to go. I think the Absol is... I'm gonna go for Sand... Our Sandy friend, our Sandshuri friend, who's not Sandy because he's ice. Just because I'm ×4 super effective. So, Satella, hi, welcome. I haven't. I'll try not to say anything that hasn't been specifically revealed. Obviously, but there have been. Unfortunately, I am active on social media, so there are a couple of mega evolutions that I am that I kind of know of that exist, but I haven't really seen them. There is like one that like everyone's been posting about. But yeah. So, and there are a lot of Pokemon where you can kind of figure out or guess that they've got a Mega Evolution. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler to say, but, you know, it's kind of weird. It's one of those things where if you don't figure it out and then you see it, you will, like, figure it out, like, in retrospect, you'll be like, oh, yeah, in retrospect, that's obvious. But yeah. But I haven't, but I actually haven't, like, seen a lot of them. So, like, that's kind of cool. Like, I hadn't seen, you know, the starter Mega Evolution, for example. So that's kind of nifty. Right, anyway, good start. And then this might get the KO here. I'm hoping it does. Oh, baby! I may have a meme for you about that one. Does it involve SpongeBob in some way? Or is it just a different meme? For some reason, I feel like it could involve SpongeBob. But right, well done, everyone. So we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them, Ash. Catch them. And then let's do this thing. Yeah, I didn't see any Stab Fire or Electric. I just saw Absol, which is absolutely terrible. Zonda, yes. Lol. Okay, we don't want Sand Slash, I don't think. It doesn't really offer anything. I'm thinking if we get Absol, maybe Amelia is the one who should get Absol. Just because it is, like, you know, it's fire. And then maybe Sky could try some science. If you wanted, maybe. Because Dugtrio doesn't really offer anything. So maybe we could say Amelia takes the Absol and Sky does some science. But obviously, as always, Sky, don't just rush into pressing the B button. Because if anything happens where Amelia, like, accidentally takes this, oh no, I pressed the wrong button, then I'd rather you have the Absol. Sort of thing. In that scenario, I'd rather you have the Absol than the Dugtrio. So, but if Amelia gets Absol, so if Amelia gets Absol and Sky does science, maybe that could be the plan. I know going for science is a terrible idea. Also, be careful with your moves and your PP here, just because of Absol and pressure, because it has pressure, right? But yeah. One thing's for sure, I'm not doing online ranked battles for a good reason. Get Absol to absolve you of your problems. Very good. I kind of want to know when these other seasons are going to be in ZA, because I don't mind spending a bit of time getting this Mega Greninja Stone. If I can use, like, a free Nintendo Switch Online trial to get the second one, and then I'll get my Nintendo Switch renewed, or like a short-term Switch for, like, the third one or something. But it's just, I don't want to get, like, another year of Switch Online right now, because it just, I don't know, it's just, like, not, I just haven't really been using it much or anything, and I just don't really, you know. Right, Stone Age. Oh, high horsepower is better, okay? Like, we got to be using our stab moves, okay? We want to be using our most powerful moves, and, like, Diggersby is a ground type, and so high horsepower, more like a high horsepower, is gonna be the better move, okay? But that's the thing. I kind of want to know when they're happening so that I can plan out when I'm gonna use online. Like, if this season ends on, like, I don't know, well, I can't remember when this season ends, but my Nintendo Switch Online ends on, like, you know, 2nd of November or whatever. So if this season ends, like, 2nd November, like, a bit before, a bit afterwards, if they just immediately jump into the next season and then it lasts, like, 3 weeks, it's like, well, that means I have to, like, immediately use up the trial, and then, like, in December I would have to use up the next one. I'm hoping they space them out between now and the DLC. So I'm kind of hoping maybe the season 3 would be, like, in January and or February, and that the season 2 would be, like, November and or December, something like that. But Ash Greninja. Also, he's Greninja. Okay, So, well done, okay, so Amelia switch, Amelia's gonna get an Absol, cause Fire Blast is really good, so Amelia, get the Absol, please. Amelia, please, nicely switched. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Nicely done. And then Sky, you're gonna science. Science! I actually don't know who we're gonna go with here. Yeah, actually, who do we go for? I don't know. Out of Seeking and Tyrantrum. I guess it depends on what kind of science we get here. Is also the answer. Do-do-do, do-do. I feel like Seeking... Oh, Flygon. We could go for Tyrantrum in that case. But the Backpacker is the Backpacker. But I'm going to pick Tyrantrum just because it's not quad super effective against Carkol. And we can use like Night Slash and Fire Spin. And here's the thing, if Sky uses Mud Slap, maybe we can lower its accuracy. Like if Sky uses one Mud Slap at least, like you could switch to Steel Wing on turn 2 if you like. But if you... Oh wait, we can't Fire Spin because we're Dynamaxing. Edit, hello, welcome. Lovely to see you. Happy Sunday. You found shiny Snorunt, Bunnelby, and Kakuna. Oh my gosh, everyone's getting shinies except me and the other people who said they weren't getting shinies either. Okay, I'm going to... Burning Jealousy, I guess. Actually, no, Actually, no, I should have been singing in a round. Oh gosh. Maybe we should have picked Seeking. But, I mean, just go with Rock. Rock is good. Rock is good. We will be boosting its special defense, but we can aim for physical stuff afterwards. I don't know. Xander, you heard the sound, but you still haven't found it. Oh, that is so weird. Have you, like, unlocked all the different areas to go to, Xander? Because I've still got a couple of like, the teleport doodads. I've got a couple of the teleport doodads inactivated, and there's also, like, the Rotom skill. There's also, like, a Rotom skill thing that I'm missing that I know exists, because it was literally in, like, the first ever trailer. Well, not the first ever trailer, but the first one where you saw gameplay. Okay, Blizzard. Oh, no! Blizzard missed! Oh, no. Oh, crud. I would have just gone with Night Slash. I know it did have Blizzard, but Blizzard's a bad move. Oh, crud. Okay. I would go with a Steel Wing after this, because basically here's the thing as well. Tyrantrum is now going to have boosted special defense, so definitely don't go with any special moves from this point on. We'll just go with, like, Steel... I mean, I only have special moves, but if we go with, like, Steel Wing and... Although, maybe I might go with Fire Blast just because it... Does the Fire Blast have a 30% chance of burning? Because I might go with the Fire Blast just to see if I can get a burn. To the right of Wild Area 2. Interesting. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble? Oh, oh, come on! Okay, our Dynamax order is going to be messed up here. For Sweeten. Oh, Scale Shot, but it missed! Okay. Oh. Right, Night Slash, baby, Night Slash. Right, and then now I'll sing it around. Row, row, row. Somebody hit somebody. Can I just say, in the Super Mario World cartoon, the first episode on the videotape that I owned as a kid. So that's probably one of the episodes I've watched the most. And it's an episode where they start planting their own... Oh, wait, Dragon Claw, that's stab super effective. Yeah, ignore me, Steel Wing. What am I talking about? I forgot it had Dragon Claw. I forgot we had Oh, no, Blizzard. Okay, Blizzard did work, but again, Night Slash. Right, here's Max Wellman. Don't go for Flygon. Don't go... No, I said don't go for Flygon. Oh, gosh. Oh, we probably should have done the Seeking, shouldn't we? I don't know. I was just worried with Seeking that it would, like, use water moves to, like, take us all out, but I didn't really think that our moves just weren't very good against Tyrantrum either. Oh my gosh. And then our attack is down now, so now a Night Slash won't do as much, but we still need to use Night Slash for the consistency. Blizzard is unreliable, the Sandstorm is up, so we can't use Blizzard. We have to use Night Slash. Very important, okay? I would go with a Fire Spin here, just because, honestly, that might do more damage than anything else. Shade Van Fan, hello! Welcome, welcome. If you are enjoying this horrible battle, please like the video. Right, singing around, row, 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 you merrily, merrily. Okay, oh, we got a crit, huzzah. I was like, that did a lot of damage. No, 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 Amelia! Oh gosh, okay. We have to use Night Slash, okay, I mean, that was very lucky, but, like, oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That's 5, though, right? So we're hanging in there? Okay, thank goodness. Right, Rock Slide. Oh, my gosh. Well, that was a crit, right? Yeah. I was going to say, there's no way that KO'd unless that was a crit, but it was a crit. Oh my gosh, okay. Right. We want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them. But you do have to catch them. Ash, catch them. Oh my gosh, right. Now, as tough as that Tyrantrum was, it's not useful against a Celesteela. I also have no idea what our Dynamax Pokemon is. We're cooked if Celesteela Earthquakes. We might be. We might be. But yeah, Tyrantrum doesn't really have anything. Unless we do want to, like, switch Carkol for safety reasons or something, but... Kevin, that is a top-tier joke there. Like, for a second, I was a bit like... I was like, what? No, but, like, it has Fire Blast. Like, it was a good... Oh, that was very good, very good. Very good reference. Magmar has a Dynamax. Did you count, or was there a way you could tell that? I don't know. It's a Nightbot 22-minute game. And we're going very slow because this is lame. Okay. No, that was very good, Kevin. That was very good. But Absol was just trying to warn us. So Fire Blast, Fire Spin, and then we can go nuts afterwards. Flygon is not very good, but them's the breaks. Okay, but because we have Magmar Dynamaxing, this actually works out pretty well. So, I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, Flygon really has... If we had Smackdown, we could do like Smackdown and Mud Slap, but we don't, so... Okay. Flygon, you right there, buddy? Okay, there we go. Right, here we go. We're going big, or else we're going home. That's thing, what? Flygon has Bug Buzz, Dragon Claw, Steel Wing. Yeah, I mean, I'd just Dragon Claw, honestly. Or, oh no, Bug Buzz can lower special defense. Actually, no, we do have special moves, so that's probably not a bad thing to try for, is it? Just in case. Right, Bug Buzz. If we get a lowered special defense here, Sky, you're a genius. Oh, I really thought we had it there. Right, here's the Max Flare. More like a human hair. Okay, that was a good first hit. And given we don't have any sun, that is a good first hit. So if we Fire Spin, this will do a nice little bit of damage. Oh, Fire Blast, it hits! Can we get a burn? Come on, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. No, no. Smackdown, oh no, Flygon's been grounded. It's grounded. Right, Fire Spin, nice. And then we can do Overheat. So if everyone hits here, I actually think we win. If we hit with like a Max Flare, a Fire Blast, an Overheat, and like a Dragon Claw, or I don't know, but Bug Buzz or Dragon Claw. If we get special defense down here, this would definitely seal our fate. Oh, I thought we had it. Okay. Right, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was a crit. That was big. Like, literally, because it's Dynamax. That was big. Oh, come on, Absol. We just need you to hit here. Absol hits. I don't know what is with Amelia's accuracy today, apart from that first blizzard. But like, wow, yes. Oh, see, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Well done, everyone. Oh yeah, Fire Blast definitely special. No, you're good. You're good. No, that was Sky. That was pretty smart. That was pretty smart. And well done for remembering that Flygon has Dragon Claw, because I didn't. So, but see, this is why this is why I do say things like, you don't have to do what I say. Although if you don't do what I say, usually I appreciate knowing. But it's kind of one of those things that it's like, well, I do have stab super effective, and you're always talking about like stab super effective and using your highest stat and all that stuff. So, like, Sky and I have been playing so long that Sky knows that, like, Bo has forgotten this has Dragon Claw. Right, Sandslash is a no. Absol is a no. Tyrantrum is not blue. Blue. But will we get a white bamboo Celesteela? No. Dang. Well, that sucks. Let's see. No Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. But we do have Quirky, Docile, and Bold. Oh, we had 3 neutral natures, but then 1 that wasn't. So, I tell you what. In honor of Legend ZA, and because it got the winning hit, I am going to go with an Absol, and it's a girl Absol. So that's pretty cool. Right, Absol's been sent to a box. It's been sent to a cardboard box. Right, chat, team, chat. Let me just quickly... Oh, wait, hang on, no. Let me just very quickly, before we figure out Team 2, I just want to... yesterday was the 18th, wasn't it? Which means that this should go here. Okay, there we go. So chat, my lovely chat. I'm just gonna check, hang on. I have had about 89 legendary encounters since, or maybe no, 90, because we've done 1. I've had about 90 legendary encounters since I got Kartana. So I am mathematically getting very close to being owed a legendary shiny. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Celesteela? I am going to say yes. So we've got Stack Attacker and Thunderous. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, can you please let me know about Stack Attacker and Thunderous, please? So Stack and Thund I've just put, because that was quicker. But you're going to say strike, the number of times you've played, and then let me know if you can do either of those. Kevin will definitely be in Team 2. But I just need to check everyone else's. Because, like, Sky can only do Thunderous, right? So that means, like, Sky would have to be Team 3. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so here's what we'll do then. We'll basically switch out Sky for Kevin. And then what that leaves us is we'll have Kevin, Amelia, and Kieran for Team 2, Stack Attacker. And then for Team 3, we'll have probably Sky and Kevin, and then we'll figure out the rest. Maybe someone will join us by then. But for now, Team 2, let's have Kevin, Amelia, and Kieran. Okay? So on the YCOM, make sure you're connected to the internet. Make sure you talk to the nice scientist lady. And we'll go, anything goes. Well, I select Stack Attacker. Let's do this thing. Because we're actually doing quite well for time today. So let's keep doing well for time, shall we? Let's go 10, 19, and then 14, 29. Okay, so 10191429. That's the code. Right. Bo and Kieran and Gemma and Kervin. Right, you guys know this. Ground and fighting are excellent here, but water is also very good as well. And but in particular, if we get a rain team, if you get stab water in the rain, that's like better than, you know, that can actually be better than a non-stab fighting. So just keep that in mind. But here we go. Like, do you know what I mean? I would rather have, like, I would rather have something like a War Turtle than, like, a Grovyle with Brick Break. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where I'm going with that. I'm going to go with Carkol, just because it does have Fire Spin and Reflect. But if we can get something better, I would prefer that. Right. Oh, Pelipper. Pelipper's a water type. There we go. Pelipper. Pelipper. Because even though Pelipper is weak to rocks, it's still very good. So, okay, so Pelipper can be the linchpin of our team. Although, obviously, it kind of sucks having Carkol and Pelipper, but anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, ground to the right, and then there was more ground, and then there's more ground. Let's see, because there's also ground to the left, but on the second row. So let's see what we got. Oh, is that... No, Pilot... Oh, Piloswine's not very... Okay, let's go left, because Palpitoad is way, way better than Piloswine. So let's go left, and we'll get Palpitoad, and then we can also get Sandaconda, and that's really good. There is also Gastrodon, but that doesn't have... Oh! No! What happened? Piloswine's terrible! Oh, and I need shiny Palpitoad. What happened there, guys? What happened? We had such an easy path there if we'd just gone to the left. Left, left, left! Left, left, left! Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, Weather Ball for Pelipper and everything else for everyone else. Piloswine does have Thick Fat, but this is kind of all we've got here. Again, I could have used a Max Rockfall against Galvantula as well, so... Oh, gosh... But either someone else didn't pick, or someone else picked Piloswine, which was a bad choice. A bad choice. This is a really bad choice. Okay, okay, so basically, we'll have to go for Gastrodon and Sandaconda. Yeah, if we go... Although Sandaconda... I almost wonder whether we want to keep a Sandaconda... Because Sandaconda would change the weather to Sandstorm, which is bad. I'm almost wondering if we don't keep the Sandaconda, and if we just have Pelipper and Gastrodon. Maybe we just have, like, Pelipper and Gastrodon. Because if we have Pelipper and Gastrodon... then... Max Knuckles. More like a Max Shuckle. Oh, crud. Ugh. Oh, well then Xander, the Quag Hammer. Quag! Squeaky, squeaky. Okay, right, Echoed Voice. And then Weather Ball. It's super effective, sort of. And then here's the Max Flare. We do have the sun up now, so hopefully this will do more damage this time. Kadoosh, oh, we're like one hit away. We're one hit away. Oh, no, 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 no. We're one hit away. No, I don't get the hammer. I chose the left path, which was the better one. Bonk. Right, anyway, Shadow Ball. We did it, Team 2. We made it through. Question is, do we keep Piloswine? I honestly think it's bad for Gastrodon, but it is kind of good for everything else. We could switch for this. We could switch for this. Da 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 da. Like we could switch. Yes, Cinccino. If we do Cinccino, because basically Gastrodon we want for Cofagrigus, right? But Cinccino is like the other one, so we could get rid of Cinccino here. I know that Piloswine's not good for Gastrodon, but neither is Cinccino. I'm just thinking if like. I don't know if there are any scientists or anything. I will not be that great on a rain team. But... Okay, Oh, there's science bits with the scientist lady. Oh, there is Hawlucha to the right, though. But we do need Gastrodon. Yeah, sorry, we need Gastrodon. Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying! Again, Palpitoad would have been preferable, but... Okay, never mind though. It's another day. Right, here we go. Yeah, Piloswine is weak to steel, so... I was kind of thinking, like, because it had superpower. But... Yeah, actually, and it is only neutral to rock, isn't it? So it's not that great, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I just thought, like, because you're also going to be Dynamaxing, right? So you could use, like, a max Knuckle, or a max Hailstorm, more like a Failstorm, or something like that. I would maybe go with a max Knuckle. I'd maybe go with one max Knuckle. Although we don't really have many physical attackers, do we? But maybe one max Knuckle, just so Pelipper is less likely to die, and then... Yeah, that's the thing. Max Knuckle would be better in later battles, but obviously this is Piloswine's turn to Dynamax. Like, so, like, Gastrodon, we're going to aim to be our Dynamaxer in the final battle. So and then Piloswine will just kind of be useless and be reduced to, like, a turn 2 superpower or whatever. But, okay, Rock Tomb, more like a Rock Doom. How much damage did we do there? Oh, close to like half. Right, I'll go with the Rock Slide because of the Max Knuckle. Why not? Maybe I could have used a Reflect to help out, but... Right, there's the Weather Ball. That's good. Oh, come on! It's a 90%! Ay, ay, ay. Right. Shadow Ball. And then... Okay, here's the Max Hailstorm. I'm hoping this is physical Max Hailstorm. Just because of the Max Knuckles. Hang in there, Pelipper. Okay. I am a bit nervous about whether we're even going to beat this turn, but the Fire Spin is doing its job, and if we are able to get this off... Oh, crud, you didn't pick fit. Okay, I was thinking, like, that didn't do a whole lot, and I feel like that maybe could have done, like... I don't think it would be a massive difference, but... Right, Weather Ball will do a bit less now, is the other thing. Rock Slide. Okay, that did an okay amount of damage. Oh, no. Oh, crud. Here's Max Geyser. Crud. Oh my gosh, well done, Piloswine. See, the irony is now a special one might do more damage. We legit might not KO this here. Oh, okay, that did a good amount of damage, though. But dang, if we'd have had that max knuckle boost, that would have been pretty sweet. And then Shadow Ball, come on, please. But we're Hail and Fire Spin. Is Pelipper going down? Is it a double knockout? No! Pelipper lived! It lived! Okay, wow. Okay, so Cophagregus 07. The Fire Spin hopefully would have got it as well, but the Hail, more like a feel. Woo! Oh, that was something. That was something. Okay, well done, everyone. So, yeah, I know it sucks to have Pokemon on low health and to be switching our high health one, but it's kind of just what we need to do here. Although the annoying thing actually is, if Pelipper faints, then our Dynamax order is messed up, but maybe there are berries? Should we go left because of the berries? I know that... I'm going left because of berries. I know that Sandaconda is weak to water, but as soon as we hit it, the Sandstorm's going to come up. So that's a death knell for Pelipper. Well, that's because we wouldn't have berries. Like, Pelipper would die on turn 1 if we went against Sandaconda, whereas this way, we actually have a chance at living. So... small shiny guy, whoa, that language can stay in the 90s and the early noughties. Okay. I am gonna like mute that or block that or whatever. Okay. Right. Sorry, so that's like a very deep sort of, I don't know, that's sort of just like a sort of dated, now it's like kind of a slur type thing, so I just don't really want to encourage that. No, it's not a bad, it's not so much a, although, no, I don't want to ban the word, because the word, there's nothing wrong with the word, it's just the using it in the context that it was used was like not good, so there we go. Again, I know that you were just kind of like joking, but it's like, but that's kind of like you know, like I like came from a time, like I remember a time where like that was kind of like seen as just like fun, but yeah. Anyway, okay, right, Fire Spin. Again, I know it's like, I know it doesn't do much damage, but it's more just that, oh my gosh, the cheese freeze! The cheese freeze! How is Cheese? We haven't seen Cheese in such a long time, have we? I hope Cheese, if you're out there, I hope you're doing alright. Right, okay, the Fire Spin. Alright, and then now I'll go for a Rock Slide. Well done, everyone. Right, okay. I love how it's just frozen like that. Again, I do wish it had like some kind of like blue aura around it, or like ice vapor, like sort of like cold water vapor or something like that, even with like a blue hue. That would be good, rather than just being like literally still. But anyway, you know, I still haven't seen a frozen Pokemon. Really? I got one with an Ice Fang. More like an Ice Fang. It was very convenient, because the Pokemon actually did dodge 1 or 2 of my attacks. And then I hit it with an Ice Fang, and then it was like a Houndour. And I was like, oh yeah, it was like a Houndour, and it was against my Feraligatr, or my Croconaw. And so I kind of had tried to use Bubble Beam, and whilst it was recharging, I was like, I'm just going to use an Ice Fang to just chip away a bit of damage. And then it like froze it, and I was like, yeah! And then I was like actually able to hit it with a Bubble Beam. It was great. Oh yeah, no, don't use Max Airstream. Oh gosh, yeah, hang on. What are we? No, like Max Geyser, water moves, powerful. Guys, stab most powerful moves and stuff. Right. Anyway, well done, everyone. Anyway, Bark. Glaceon either one hit, so the freeze never happens. Ah, that's fair enough. yeah, if you one-hit a lot of stuff, then that's also something that can happen. Right, well done, everyone. So, here we go, everyone. We don't want a Wigglytuff. That's a terrible idea. Against a stack attacker. Okay. I do wish the city just had more of a distinct feel to all the different parts of it, because it's just so... There were like little bits of the city that I kind of like found today that I haven't found before, and it's just I really don't. I'm just really struggling to remember like where places are. Like I never learned Lumio City a decade ago. I often did take taxis to get to places because I was like, yeah, I can't remember this, and it was kind of fun in that sense, but you know, I don't know. Right, here we go, everyone. So, water attacks away. We want Weather Ball, we want Max Geyser, maybe like a turn 1 superpower, I don't know, maybe a Blizzard for some cheese freeze, and then a superpower. Honestly, you probably could turn 1 superpower here if you wanted. But like everything does kind of like look... I just wish the different avenues, like if there was like Rouge or whatever. I wish the roads had like a red cobblestone, and then if it was like that, it was like a green cobblestone. And Jean, it had like a yellow one, and all this other stuff. Because it's just really hard to tell all these areas apart, you know. Right, here's the Reflect. I am going to set up Reflect just for a little extra protection. And then Superpower, more like a super flower. I know in XY, if you couldn't pay the taxi fee, the driver would battle you. Oh, yeah. I remember that. But that's like, money was so easy in that game. I had so much money. I would do, like, the high roll sushi place or whatever to get money in that game. Maybe I should do it in this game, but... right, double edge. More like a double hedge. Oh, gosh. And that was with Reflect? Good golly gosh. Oh, no, well, no, he's talking about an X and Y. Right, Fire Spin. I'm just going to Fire Spin now. Right, Superpower. Yeah, but when there was like a really specific part of the city you needed to go to, and it was just like really annoying, you know, and you like couldn't remember where, like, oh, where is that place again? And all the alleyways kind of look similar, and maybe I'll get more used to it, but actually, looking at my pro gamer mat, wait a minute. Hang on, so I've got my pro gamer mat in front of me, and so it's got a map of Lumio City, so I actually have a map of Lumio City right in front of me. No way. Guys, it's the rooftops! The rooftops correspond to the different colors! So there are like red roofs, pink roofs, yellow roofs, green roofs, and blue roofs, at least according to this map. Don't know if they are in the game. If that's true, then that is... not that helpful if you're at ground level and you can't see the roofs. But maybe it's helpful. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, Piloswine's a no, Gastrodon is a no, Wigglytuff is a no. But will we get... the Golden Stack Attacker! Interesting if true. Right, anyway, no shinies, of course. No shiny legendaries. And I haven't had a new shiny regular Pokemon since, like... oh, what was it? It was, like, back in, like, February or something like that. I don't know. Maybe, like, Pangoro? Can't remember. Right. No sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles, and no sparkles, but we do have a calm pile of swine, and a bold gastrodon, and a modest wigglytuff, and a jolly stack attacker. He's he's got a big belly like a bowl full of jelly. Right, anyway, wigglytuff, modest. Let's do this thing. That was actually a very good wigglytuff. Shame we didn't get to... Yeah, but not a shiny legendary. And not like a shiny that's new to me. It has to be something that I've like never gotten before. Because there's still a lot of them I don't have. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Stack Attacker? And my answer to that question is going to be a very simple... yes. Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. But yeah, on this map, it breaks up the different sections by like rooftop colors. So maybe that's a key in the game. So maybe if you look at like the roofs, you can tell at least what sector you're in, and then you can figure out other stuff from there. Okay, right, here we go. So here we go. Chat, my lovely chat. We still have Thunderous, so who would like to do a Thunderous? More like a blunderbuss. Let me know if you can do Thunderous. Ready, set, bow. You're going to say strike, the number of times you've played, and then I can do, and then let me know who you can do. Who you can do. Right, okay, so we've got Kevin and Sky, and then also Karen's our guy. Right, okay, I'm going to wait another 10 seconds, and then I will give it to Kieran if not. So this is going to be Sky, Kevin, and probably Kieran. Yeah, have you been collecting the colourful screws? And have you been... Cash those in as soon as you can. I only cashed in my first ones today, and I wish I'd cashed them in a bit earlier. Because it's useful. It's basically a construction site in, like, the... If you if you go to like if you imagine there's like a circular path that goes around the whole city, right? If you go to like the bottom and then you just follow it right or in like an anti-clockwise or counterclockwise direction, there's like a construction-y place and there's a dude and he is the guy who you do the screws with. And it becomes a warp point as well, so you can warp there. I hadn't been here at all. I don't know how I hadn't been there at all. I don't know how I hadn't just gone round the outside. But yeah. But make sure you cash those in. You went for max catch rate boost and less likely to black... See, less likely to black out is like the one thing I like didn't do with the ones I had. I did like a experience, I did a mega shard one, I did a money one, and I did the whatever the other one is. That's not the blacking out, but I can't think what it is now. It's blue, I think. It's the blue one, but I can't remember what the blue one does. Yellow is gold, green was... There was like experience and... No, what? Hang on. There's experience. What are the 5 things? Speaking of shops not on the map. I know, the mint... Yeah, I found the mint shop and then now I can't quite remember where it is. Yeah, I am thinking I might need to do it because of the rogue megas. That is one thing I am... Yeah, it's like a little market. There's a little market in one of the little squares kind of thing. It's like a little grassy area, kind of like between buildings. So if you look for little, like, you know, grassy triangles on the... But I need more money before I can buy some mints. But the mints change your nature. So they're things... Hang on, I might even be able to show... Actually, no, I can't show you. Can I show you? Maybe I can. Are they on here? Let's find out. Where are the mints? Which thing are they on? Or are they on, like, here or something? Maybe I don't have any on this game, I don't know. But the mints are the things that change your nature. So you can kind of, like, essentially boost your Pokemon's stats, in a way. Maybe I don't have any on this save file. Anyway, Bark, they're like 20,000 each. Which, depending on where you are in the game, can be a lot of money. Like, I bought the fossils, because I want to, like, expand my Pokedex. What? Hang on. Oh, there's catching. Oh, yeah, maybe catching's green. I can't remember what blue is. What are the different things? What are the different things? There's like experience, money, catching, mega shards, and blacking out. Oh, that's it. That's all 5. Yeah, but I did everything but the blacking out. But maybe I'll do a blacking out one the next time I go there. So yeah. Right, anyway, Bark. Okay, sorry, we'll do this. Sorry. So, Sky, Kevin, Kieran, please come on down. Let's finally do a Thunderous. More like a blunderbuss. So anything's fine. Whilst I select Thunderous. And then... Right, let's go 10, 19, and then 0256. 10, 19, 0256. And this is Thunderous. You guys know Thunderous. Rock and Ice are very nice. And then also... Lightning Rod is brilliant. Ground types are brilliant. Shout out to Volt Absorb Pokemon and Electric Resistant Pokemon. Electric types, Grass types, and Dragons. Joneses are good here. Watch out for Sludge Wave, Rain Dance, Weather Ball, Thunder, also Discharge. And if we change the weather, just watch out for that. But here we go. Even with all the hits you've taken, you've never been in the red. I've been in the red. I actually did black out at one point yesterday. Can't remember if it was before the stream or not. I found like an alpha. And then there was like a Pokemon attacking me as well. And I think it might have even been like the other Pokemon or so. Or like, I think the alpha got like a good hit on me. And then, I think like the alpha got a good hit on me. And then the regular Pokemon was kind of beating me as well, and I didn't like realize. And so I did black out once yesterday, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, Rhydon! Rhydon is amazing. Rhydon's like the perfectest Pokemon to exist in this mode, and it's not our Dynamaxer. So Rhydon. We want Rhydon, and we want it specifically to not be in the Dynamax slot. So Kieran, Rhydon. Xander, does it... let me just... Would a Victory Bell be able to pull off this trick that you speak of? And does this trick make a Trubbish not so rubbish? Okay. Heliolisk. Oh, okay. Oh, Lycanroc's to the right. I repeat, a Lycanroc is to the right. Although there is Glalie, and I do say that Ice is not as good as Rock, so Lycanroc is better. Yeah, I think we should aim for the Lycanroc. There is also Dreadnought, who is a rock type, but I think if we have our 2 electric types and we do Helping Hand strats, I think this is really cool. Yes. Yeah, I believe I am using the same strategy that you are, and it's been very helpful for the alphas. Even the ones that I'm like slightly weak to or something like that, so... Go for the doggo. Got it. Exactly. Look at all these doggos. Look at all these good boys. Woof, woof. Right. Dynamax Energy. Gathered around, bro. Right. Max Lightning. Very, very frightening me. But otherwise, just attack this with all your super effectiveness. Stab. Super effective. So Electabuzz, Electric Move, Boltund, Electric Move, Rhydon. You can just ground it, and Druddigon can ground it. So we're good here. Makes them easy to catch too. Yeah, that helps. Yeah. It means you can beat them quite quickly, and it just sort of makes them a little bit easier to catch, so... I'm getting used to the other... I've bought a few of the other Pokeballs now. I'm getting used to the other Pokeballs. The only problem is there are kind of too many Pokeballs for the Pokeball system to work. Like, I'm glad that we've got a cool catching system back, but... It also doesn't quite work with... It also doesn't quite work with But I actually do have a theory and a workaround with this. What I think that Pokemon should do is, I think maybe some Pokeballs should be limited only to if you catch Pokemon whilst battling or something like that. Like if you had the turn-based RPG style of Pokemon with Arceus catching, I think it's like you should only be able to use certain types of Pokeballs to catch Pokemon without battling them. But then if you do choose to battle them, that's when you can use the other types of Pokeball. Something like that. I know that wouldn't make sense lore or reasoning-wise, but that's my theory. I keep trying to not use your Apricon balls. Oh gosh, yeah, there are going to be loads of those, aren't there? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't... Oh, I was going to say... Kevin, you could have done a double switch there, because Dreadnought is really good against... Dreadnought's really good against Lycanroc. But it's okay. Catching also interrupts moves they're charging up to. That's also true. Okay. So let's go for the Lycanroc, and then... Oh, and then can we just go for, like, the Swoobat? Because we're going to have, like, a rock and electric team against a flying type, which is kind of what we're prepping for, in a way. That sounds like a good compromise. Oh, well, thank you. One thing I was going to say originally, or what you could do, is you could just have, like, the Quick Ball could just be for, like, wild throwing, right? And then other Pokeballs are used. Sorry, I didn't know what to. I really didn't know what to pick there. Or you could do something where, like, the Quick Ball is that or you could have a couple of Pokeballs that are like your throwing, you know, kind of like throwing without catching balls kind of thing. Or you could either have, like, the Quick Ball, or you could just have, like, the Quick Ball. Or regular Pokeballs or something. Like Quick Ball and Pokeballs are like the two that you can use, and then the other Pokeballs you use in battle. I don't know, something like that. But here we go. You do have Sheer Power Iron Head, which is accurate, and it's kind of like having Stab, isn't it, in a way. It's not totally the same, but it's close enough. I'm actually going to Helping Hand Rhydon here, because I think that'll be the better thing to do. Maybe I'll use Rising Voltage once the terrain is up, and if Electabuzz is faster than me, then maybe I've made a mistake here kind of thing. But I'm going to Helping Hand Rhydon here, because I just want to see how much this does. But yeah, I do quite like that Quick Balls are like from the, like, they work better if you hit from behind. I do really like that. That's actually really clever. I really do like how they've adapted a lot of the moves and stuff into this system, but they still feel the same. Like, or they either feel the same or they feel spiritually right. Whereas again, in Arceus, that just wasn't the case. In Arceus, the battle system in Arceus really actually feels like an afterthought to me. I think they kind of almost wanted to make a game without battling, and then they were like, no, we better put battles in it, because otherwise there's just not enough to do, and, like, we wouldn't really have, like, anything, like, a final boss or whatever could be, like, less interesting. And I think it was almost a bit of an afterthought, because the way that, basically, if they could have, in Arceus, they really, like, wanted to have, oh, come on. In Arceus, they really wanted to have, like, just an attack stat, a defense stat, a speed stat, and an HP stat. Like, that's all they wanted to have in Legends Arceus, but, like, they couldn't do that. Or it was kind of easier to still kind of have two stats, but the way that, like, a move like Swords Dance would, like, boost your special and your physical, or Calm Mind would boost, like, your defense and offense, and it was just wild. It was just wild. A move like Calm Mind in, like, Legends Arceus was, like, broken. I love it other trainers ignore your Pokemon and notice you. I know, I find that quite funny as well. Like, your Pokemon just sort of, like, runs right up in front of them and then, like, attacks their Pokemon. And it's like, hey, man. Bolton got crushed. It did. It did, poor little doggo. Right, Lycanroc. Kevin's gonna get a Lycanroc. Lycanroc. Kevin, please get Lycanroc. Lycanroc, Kevin. Do. Nicely done. Okay. So, we'll lay the smackdown on you. and then Swoobat. So we can attack Swoobat with all our attacks here. And then should we just say... Sky, do we want to... I actually think when we get to the fight, maybe if we both Helping Hand Kevin, because Helping Handing does stack up, doesn't it? So it probably makes sense to if we like Helping Hand the Dynamaxer, just because the Dynamax move is going to be so much more powerful than Smackdown. Helping Hand does stack. Like, I haven't made that up, have I? I think Helping Hand does stack, right? I know we have looked this up before, but... I don't know what determines you being caught off guard. Seems random. Yeah, I've never been caught off guard. Actually, no. No, that's a lie. I think I did get caught off guard one time at the very beginning, and I kind of didn't fully... I think I kind of was like, oh, did I get caught off guard there? And then I didn't really realize, and it's never happened again, so I think I did, but... Right, here we go, everyone. Helping Hand. Oh, I meant for the boss battle. For this battle, we want to help Rhydon. But that's okay. Ooh, if that crit... Can you imagine if that was a crit as well? If that had been a crit as well. Well, actually, no, we wanted to just use our electric moves here, but... I was like, wait, and you're an electric type. It's not even we're Helping Handing the wrong Pokemon. It was also just that, oh yeah, this is the fight where like we're electrics. And so... But that's okay. We did it. We did it. If you understand that reference, kudos. But anyway. Anyway, Bark. Well done, everyone. Anyway, Bark. And there are lots of dogs. So, all the dogs. Lots of dogs. Hang on. Let me just... But yeah, for the next battle, if we help Kevin, then I think if we do like a double helping Kevin, then I think that'll be good and that'll work. Once you're at the higher ground attacking someone from above. Okay, so we won't take a Swoobat. Hopefully we get a shiny Swoobat, but we won't take the Swoobat. But yeah, we have a good team here. For a Thunderous, this is pretty good. Berries! And then we're at full health. We have lost one life, which sucks because of the that one annoying KO, but... Is that the bad... So, Xander, are you giving away that you're at rank A? Because rank Z was Zed, and rank Y was Yvonne. Rank X was, like, Xavier. So is rank A Anakin? You have the high ground Anakin? Is Anakin the final boss of the game at rank A? Right, okay. Right, I'm going to Helping Hand Kevin. Big dog. We love Kevin, the big red dog. Who has big dog? Okay. But yes. Okay, here we go, everyone. Here we go. One thing I do really like about ZA... Oh, but I picked Totodile, by the way. And the reason I picked Totodile, I know I'm like, but Bo, you always pick the grass starter. Yes, in traditional Pokemon games I do. However, in Legends games, the situation I have found myself in is that in each game, I have used the other two starters in other games before. So, like, I have used Chikorita in Pokemon Crystal, and I used Tepig in Pokemon White 2. But I've never used... Oh my gosh! Wowie zowie. If that is not worth a like on the video, then I don't know what is. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, everyone. That was incredible. My cats are so hyper high. And forgive me if if anyone is a by the way, if anyone is a regular, but just we've never seen your username before, because for whatever reason, YouTube shows the usernames now and not our, like, you know, our, like, chosen nicknames. So, you know, if anyone is ever familiar and we don't recognize you, that's why. But okay. Well done, everyone. Very nicely done. So Dreadnought is a Dreadnought. Lycanroc is also not shiny. Will we get a shiny Swoobat? No. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want one anyway. But will we get... But yeah, but YouTube's done a thing now where basically it's changed a lot of people's like usernames. So, you know, there might be people where you're like, "Hi, it's me again," and we're like, "Who?" but that's the thing. I don't recall anyone having a username that was similar to "My cats are so hyper." So I do apologize if and as well, I can't really see the user pictures as well because they're like tiny on my screen. So even if you're like, but I have the same profile picture, it's like, yeah, but like Sky's picture looks like a mushroom from Mario to me. That's how small these things are. Will we get, though, at long last, the slightly purple Thunderous? No. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Hey guys, long time no see, but I don't even know who you are. Okay. Oh yeah, there is the chat history. That is also true. I suppose like Cats Are Fancy. Cats Are Fancy is a cat one that we've had. But have we had other cat ones? That is the question. Right, anyway, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. They are all 12871s, though. Oh, my chat history thing isn't loading, so I can't even actually see that. But let's see, we've got Quirky, Gentle, there's always a Gentle or Relax. Also, we haven't had Gentle for like 2 streams, so, you know, it was going to happen. Rash and Impish. So just to check that Thunderous definitely isn't shiny, I don't know why, it just looks weird today on this TV. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Rash Swoobat. Why not? Okay. So chat, do we actually have enough people for Annihilego? Thunderous, oh, Thunderous did have a defense boost nature, yeah, so, but critical hit, baby. Okay, so... Right, welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous this time? The answer is yes. Yes, we will. So chat, do we have enough people? Oh, your online ran out. That's okay. Mine runs out in 2 weeks, so... I'm with you there. I believe it's 2 weeks today will be the final... 2 weeks today will be the final stream. Before we... You know, and maybe I'll come back to this to get the remaining ones or something like that. But before I take a break. Okay. So, guys, gals, non-binary power. Oh, Ginger's World. Ginger's World, good to see you. How are you? Though if you had other nicknames, I can't remember now. But I remember Ginger's World. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. If Kieran hosted Annihilego, is there anyone who could do Annihilego? Could you please say strike the number of times you've played and then let me know if you can do Annihilego? But I'm doing pretty all right. Luckily, I have had a few gigs lately, although I still don't really know where like the next ones are going to come from because I still don't really have like a whole load of auditions or anything like that. So yeah, but it is nice that the strike is over. It's nice doing a few more gigs again. Hopefully just more do kind of come in now. And I'm enjoying Legend ZA. And then, yeah, but I actually will be taking a break from streaming for a bit because my Nintendo Online is running out and I don't want to renew it right away. And the streams have kind of been dying a slow death anyway. So I think it's the universe's way of telling me to stop and slow down for a bit. But basically, oh, your phone is on Do Not Disturb most of the time. Okay, so, oh yeah, let's see. So we've got Sky and Kieran, right? Okay, so Sky and Kieran. Kieran and Sky. Sky and Kieran. Kieran, Sky. So Ginger's world, or My Cats Are So Hyper. Ginger's Cats Are So Hyper. Can I just ask, because you say you have your phone on Do Not Disturb. What if you... Well, this doesn't change. This doesn't fix the problem that much, but I have my phone on, like, where basically I don't get notifications. So I have the notification volume on 0, but everything else I have sound for. So I have sound for phone calls and ringing and alarms and media, but I just don't have notification sounds on. But I suppose at the same time, you know, it's like unless you're actually looking at your notifications at the top of the screen, you can still miss things. Okay. But we could do double Kieran. But maybe if Kevin doesn't mind joining, maybe I would rather like Kevin had a chance at getting like 3 shinies personally, and so that Kieran doesn't have to juggle 2 switches, and you know, it's like, oh, hang on, which one am I switching, and all that kind of stuff. So okay, so why don't we just have like Kieran, Sky, and if Kevin doesn't mind, then that would be cool. Let's go with Annihilego. So we're gonna say anything is fine, and Kieran is gonna. I'll try to keep Do Not Disturb off to join streams more. But yeah, but oh yeah, but do you mind if I ask Gingers? Why, like, what do you, when you have your phone on Do Not Disturb, what do you kind of have it on Do Not Disturb for? Like, is it like for notifications or like phone calls, or because you can still just like mute notifications whilst seeing other stuff, but then again, I think Do Not Disturb doesn't fit anything. Sorry, what am I doing? I'm keeping you on your toes. That's what, 9682 and then 2039. So yeah, 96, 82, 20, 39. I'll probably be the 4th one in. I am the 4th one in. Look at me being a slowbo. Okay, so well done, everyone. And then, Nihilego's weak to ground, and then steel, water, and psychic. So Crocodile's amazing. Crocodile is absolutely amazing. We do have Helping Hand with Boltund, could be a good potential. Clefairy is just bad, because it's weak to poison. Le poisson, how it sucks, le poisson. Okay. Kangaskhan has dig, quick before the hyena come. And then the rest of these are bad, aren't they? Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick Lampant just because I'm in 4th place, so I'm going to be switching at some point anyway. And out of these 3, just Lampant is just kind of the most useful. Like having a fire type at like Stab Fire is hopefully going to be useful. So... Right, Druddigon. Okay, Druddigon is to the left, and it does have ground. So I could use like Max Quake if we go to the left. But let's see what else we've got. We've got Phalanx, we've got Seismitoad, we've got Kingler. Kingler's good. Oh, Jellicent's to the left as well, though. And then there is Harry. And then there's other stuff. I am just going to pick left for the Druddigon. The Druddigon. We could go for Jellicent, and then instead of Boltund, we could have Jellicent, and we could all just be using, like, Dig and Dive quick before the Hyena come. You can use... Yeah, you can have, like, exceptions to muting and Do Not Disturb and stuff. The problem with Do Not Disturb is that I wasn't getting phone calls, so I, like, turned it off. But I've basically muted all my notifications. So, like, right now, I have, like, a bunch of, like, Instagram notifications, some WhatsApp messages, And like a threads notification, but I don't get like a vibration or a beep every time for every one of those. They just appear at like the top of the screen, which is like which is a lot nicer for my heart and anxiety. So, haven't seen Jellicent in a while. I know. I know, that's the thing, we haven't seen Jellicent in ages, and then it shows up 2 days in a row. Like, what is going on here? What is going on here? Okay, here we go, everyone. Right. I used to have Do Not Disturb activate after a certain time so I can sleep. Now, that would be... If I could have that, which maybe I can, that would be helpful. But often I turn on, like, airplane mode at night, because that also, like, saves your battery. And then it also means I can't get phone calls, I think, in theory. But I suppose it could mean I could get an internet phone call, so maybe I should just do that. Oh, come on. Yes, good. Right, okay. Where's Rare Lilligant? I know! Xander! Oh, I think... Oh, I was looking at screenshots the other day. Maybe at the end of this we'll look at screenshots again. But I think... Maybe I could even look this up. I don't know. Yeah, actually, hang on. Let me look this up. Let me just go on my Instagram and, like, look this up. I bet... I'm going to see if I can find when I got... Because I think the Lilligant was almost a year ago. I saw, like, a notification the other day, and I wondered... Or I was looking through screenshots the other day, and I wondered how long ago the, that was. But let's find out. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Jiffy Bull or great? Lunala. It was when we got Lunala. That was... Okay, November 22nd. So, yeah, 11 months ago was when we got the Lilligant. And the thing is, I was hoping that at least, like, one person would, like, get a Lilligant. I don't think anyone has gotten a Lilligant. Like, it's not even me, but just I thought maybe someone else. But I have had several dupes now. I've had, like, Scolipede. I've had a Slowbro a couple of times. What was the other one? I even got one the other... Bufalon. I got Bufalon twice, because I traded with Onlara. Right, Burning Jealousy. I'm just gonna go for this. Right, Helping Hand. Right, Max Darkness. Here we go. Oh, that's good. And then finally... Oh, you're trying to hunt for shiny Entei. Oh, well, good luck with that. That's a good one. That's a good one. I got it from the event so many years ago that I don't ever worry about shiny hunting for Entei. I'm like, I've got my event one. I'm good. But that's cool. That's cool. Ooh, okay. So now that I'm like this far back on my Instagram, let's see what we got a year ago, shall we? There's a Slowbro. There's Drodigan. November 4th. Election Day's Eve. Right, so, oh yeah, I want to switch here, right? Because, yeah, because I'll be Dig. Quick before the hyena come. But yeah, maybe though, if we did Jellicent, Kevin could switch for Jellicent. Because Kevin's got a Dynamax move, a good Dynamax move here. So like Kevin is like, you know, is rather good here. And then Kevin could switch for the good thing. I don't know what we want to do afterwards. Maybe just like Maractus. Maractus, simply the best. But we would have two things weak to Maractus. But it's like Wheezing could be kind of... Actually, no, we could do Wheezing, because Kangaskhan would have Max Quake, and that would be good. I'm going to go with Expert Belt, just because I've got a couple of super effective moves here. Okay. Right, White Rabbits, new schedule. Oh, almost a year ago is when I locked in the 2 p.m. time. Interesting. But let's see. I am coming up on my streamiversary. I feel like I should almost do something for my streamiversary, but yeah. Oh, wouldn't it be jealous? Oh, 1 year ago today was when I got a bunch of shiny Yamasks in Pokemon Go. That was pretty sweet. I remember that. That was great. That was very cool. Yeah, what was my last... Because I don't, like, post every shiny legendary I get now. Or shiny Pokemon I get now. But what was my... Yeah, Heatran was recent. Like, it's been over a year since we got Heatran, which is wild. But yeah, and then what's coming up shiny-wise? I think I might have had a bit of a shiny lull a year ago. Oh, Druddigon, of all things. Druddigon, we're coming up on a year since I got shiny Druddigon. That was November 4th. Wow, did I not get any regular shiny Pokemon in October of last year? Did I just get, like, Lunala and Heatran? That's kind of wild. That's wild if I only got, like, legendary Pokemon in October a year ago. I got the Skybow. October 4th was when we got the Skybow. October 4th, 2024 was when the Skybow happened. Anyway. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in nostalgia. Ginger's World, you got Legend ZA. Awesome. I hope you have fun with it. We're having fun with it. We've been talking about it a bunch. But yeah, so there is a shiny hunting method, which is basically just warping to the same space on the map over and over and over and over, which is easier if you've got a Switch 2, which I don't. I have a Switch 2 copy of the game, but not the, not a Switch 2 console. I just need a good gig. I just need a good gig, and then I can get a Switch 2. I just need that gig for like a whole lot of money, and then I'll use some of that whole lot of money for Switch 2. And that's how easy it is, guys. Just make a ton of money, and then you can get a Switch 2. Right, anyway. Also, it sucks that we lost a life here. Lindsay Hopper, hi. Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Sunday, to the extent that Sundays are happy. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheerful or great? Sunday, the third best day of the week. Saturday is the best day because it is the day off where you had like a night off the previous night, you have the whole day off, and the next day is off. But Sunday is worse than Friday, because Friday is good because you get to enjoy having like the whole night off kind of thing. Whereas Sunday, you kind of like dread Monday. Yeah, there's also like the tower method and the bench method. But I might kind of dabble in the map one a little bit. But I'll see how it goes. Whilst I have tasks to do and story to do, I'm not going to bother with it, but I'm so interested to look at the rooftops now. But yeah, so green is in the bottom right, blue is in the bottom left. And then yellow is in like the top right, and red is in the top left. Oh yeah, I think Wheezing is good. There is a scientist behind, but I think Wheezing is good here because we have Max Quake, and that's super effective. I think Vespiquen's annoying because it drains our PP, and it's bulky. And Maractus is super effective against 2 of our Pokemon. Oh, Wonga! Satella just tipped a very generous $5.69 and said, for Switch 2 funds, ? Now see, if it were $5.69 as in 569, woohoo. Then definitely. But that might have to go towards like rent and food and groceries and things like that. I do have... Oh, actually, just speaking of important grown-up things. Satella, I just thank you so much for the Wonga. That's incredibly kind of you. And I will thank you again in a minute, okay? I promise. But just talking of important grown-up things. So tomorrow, Monday, I am around to stream. And I could stream. And I will stream. because we didn't stream on Thursday. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow. But so I will stream tomorrow, but I will just give the heads up that I do have a dental appointment in the morning. I have my my like dental cleaning appointment in the morning. It's at 11 a.m. and it probably takes about like half an hour or so to walk there. So if we say it happens at 11 a.m., let's just say it takes like an hour, right? Not that it actually takes an hour, but let's, I don't know, if they're running late and the appointment takes a while, you know, let's just say it takes an hour. That's like 12 o'clock, right? It takes me half an hour to get home, and then say if it takes me like an hour to make or get food or whatever, and like, you know, prep for the stream, that's still like 1:30. So like I should be good for like a 2 p.m. stream, but I will just give the heads up that I do have a dental appointment in the morning. So like if anything goes wrong or if I need to cancel, that could be why. But again, I still like have the house, and if I have any auditions, I should be able to put them off until the evening, so like that's fine. I do need to like feed the cat afterwards as well, so like we'll kind of be quick, you know, we'll try and keep it from like 2 till 4, because at like 5:30 or so I need to go feed the stray cat. But yeah, so hopefully it's okay. But yeah, but that's the thing, like the 569 might financially go towards that. That's the thing. October is a wild month for me because I've got this dental appointment, my union dues, which are like happen like twice per year. The union dues are in October, and then my website renews in October as well. So October is basically, normally my dental appointment would be in September, but it had to be pushed back. So basically now, provided like, you know, a dental appointment doesn't get pushed back in the future, for the foreseeable future, I will every October, like it, you know, next October, I will have this same thing again. So like October's going to be like a really heavy month for the next like couple of years. Oh, sorry, I just remembered something that I need to do, and I might even try and do it after the stream. It's another big grown-up thing that I realized I need to... It's a thing that I haven't updated my address for. It's like a once-a-year thing that I haven't updated my address for, and I just realized it, and I'm like, I don't think I updated my address on that. So I need to check after this stream. Right, anyway, here we go. So, we're gonna Dynamax, we're gonna max Quake, more like a deep fake. And here we go, everyone. Here we go. I'm gonna have a sip of water. In preparation of thrashing an Annihilego. And then we should be good. Right, here we go. But yeah, I'm hoping I get an okay review at the dentist tomorrow. I'm sort of trying to adjust to, like, I don't know, new oral hygiene standards and stuff. And I'm just trying to find the right balance where I'm not, like, constantly brushing my teeth, like, after, like, every single teeny bit of food I have. But, like, but also making sure that I don't get complacent either, you know? Like, I don't want to go absolutely nuts with it, because that's not healthy, and it will drive me, it will, you know, make me mentally unwell. So I kind of hope I'm finding the right balance with it. Like, I still feel like I do a lot for my teeth, but I just want to make sure I don't go absolutely crazy with, like, doing, you know, like you know, every bit of, you know, I could very easily, like, brush and floss and water pick and this and that after, like, every single bit of food, but that would be not good, not a good habit to get into, like, for, like, my mental health. So, you know, hopefully it's okay. Right, here we go. No. Right, Earth Power. More like an Earth Flower. Come on, we're like one hit away. Dig quick before the hyena come. Well done, Sky, you did it. Ironically, from under the ground. You are Sky, but you came from underground and saved us. Well done, Team 4. Well done indeed. Great job, everyone. Great job. Maybe if you guys are good for a Thunderous next, we could roll right into a Thunderous. If you like, let me know. If there's anyone who can do Thunderous, let me know with the template as usual. Just say, like, I can do Thunderous. This might end up being, like, Sky, Kevin, and Kieran. We'll find out. But good luck, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, and if you haven't already, click like on the video. It's time for Bo to shame his fans. Hopefully, how many likes should we have? We should have at least, wait for it, we should have at least 15 likes. Do we have 15 likes? I hope we have 15 likes. So, Drudigan is a no. Jellicent is also a no. I need Jellicent though. Wheezing is also a no. But will we get the Golden Nihilego? No! Dang, I wanted Nihilego. I wanted Nihilego. But there we go. Okay. So we got Kevin, we got Sky. No, and oh, sorry. No sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles, and no sparkles. They are all 12, 8, 7, 1, which is pretty cool. Okay. Kieran, are we going for a full sweep? A full 5? I think that sounds like a plan. Let's see. Quirky, gentle, quiet, and timid. I'm going to go with the quirky Drudigan, because it's a pretty quirky Pokemon. It's got a red head and a blue body and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of weird, quirky stuff going on. Okay, so here we go then. Team 4, you are becoming Team 5. Let's do this. Sky, have you not gotten, like, any shiny in, like, 10 months? Because, yeah, that's not great. I wonder how many times you've played and how many Pokemon you've encountered. We gotta get you the shiny charm. Right, anything goes. Right, Thunderous. Thunderous, not Jones. Because it's not Jones. Okay. So here we go, everyone. We'll go 1019 and then 1537. So 10191537. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. Let's go or something. Yeah, the jobs do that, don't they? Doesn't help. And I mean, and I had 2 months of like slowdown as well. Don't forget. I mean, in a way, for a lot of people and things, it's like for 2 months, like, you know, the numbers didn't really change. I would say maybe like the 2 months we did have. What are the 2 months we did have be equivalent to? Hang on, let me just check. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 16. Hang on, let me see. And then so 16 times like 5, so that's like 80. Basically, those 2 months were kind of similar to like 1 month or like 3 weeks or so. So in some ways, you know, if you took off like 3 weeks and 2 months or something, I don't know, or took off 2 weeks, 2 months, but then added 3 weeks. Anyway, if you took off at least a month, sort of thing, then, you know, that is a little bit more accurate. But, right, this is not a Cantonian Raichu, but we do have Armaldo with Smackdown, baby! So that's cool. Yeah, these aren't the best picks, but Grapploct. That, I feel like we don't see Grapploct that much, but we sort of see it, but we don't like actually fight it, do we? Okay, strong flying type. I did see some ground and stuff. Okay, so we've got Stunfisk on the left, and then Blaziken and Tentacruel, and then there's a Marowak. So I think we want the Marowak and the Stunfisk, right? Yeah, I think we want the Marowak and the Stunfisk. Maybe what we do Okay. Marowak and Stunfisk, Marowak, Stunfisk, Marowak, Stunfisk. Kieran, was there any science on that path? Because I kind of want, if Sky is in 4th place, I kind of want Sky to get the Marowak, because Max Darkness is better than like Max Lightning or Max Geyser. Yeah, Sky is in 4th. I would rather ditch the Lampent for this, but oh wait, I'm Dynamaxing. Oh my gosh, I nearly messed up our own Dynamax order. Okay. Yeah, Ginger's cats are hyper. We would gladly help you with the Pokedex. Again, don't forget that like in 2 weeks I'm gonna be gone for a while though. So if you get your online after I'm gone, like we're not really gonna be able to like help you very much because there's not really gonna be a vehicle to connect us all together. But blah 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 blah. Special defense fell, okay. And then dig. Yeah, in 2 weeks, Bogo. His plan, it needs him. I don't know. I might come back for like a birthday stream. I probably won't do like an anniversary stream this year. Although it's been 3 years since I started streaming, so it's a bit sad not to do an anniversary one of some kind. But yeah, so I might come back for my birthday, but I don't know what to do for my birthday is the problem. If I had a Switch too, I could do some shiny hunting on Sword and Scarlet and Violet. Like that would be a fun, that could be like a fun thing to do. But right, Max Quake, Deep Fig. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a plan for how long I'm gonna be gone. It will be like indefinitely though. I'll say like indefinitely because I just don't know. There's not like in my head I'm not thinking like, oh, I'll go away for a few weeks and then I'll come back like a month later. Like I am gonna. I think the one thing for sure is I probably will be gone for like the rest of the year. Like so like for November and December. And yeah, and I don't have a Discord server, but you could. Have you guys actually just made your own group chat now? That's quite funny if you've made your own chat, but. But I guess maybe if people give you the details for the group chat, and then if you do get Discord, you know where to go. Right, Burning Jealousy, and there we go. Okay, nicely done, everyone. Nicely done. Well done, everyone. So we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. And then, guys, let me just check. I have 167 Pokeballs. How many Dynamax Adventures am I planning on doing? Hang on. I'm planning on doing like 45 more. 45 times 4 is 180. So I need to get Pokeballs, but like only like 10 or so. That's wild and annoying. Okay. Yeah, so Kieran switch, time for Kieran to be switch, Kieran switch, it's time for Kieran to now switch, or Sky could, I suppose, but yeah, okay. There we go. But sorry, I didn't like. But yeah, I know Kangaskhan's Khan's not going to be. Oh, what we could do. Hang on, Marowak. If we go for Tentacruel here, because we're super effective against Tentacruel. But if we go for Tentacruel, Sky could do a double switch with Tentacruel. So. Oh, there we go. You made it to Entei with 1 life left? Oh my gosh, please. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. Yeah, that's the thing. It's cool that you can buy Premier Balls, but yeah, I still just get them for free. I'm never gonna buy them. But it's cool that you can buy them for people who've, like, never figured out how to get them. Right, I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum. But yeah, I'm thinking we're quite super effective here. And Sky could, in theory, dig quick before the Hyena comes. So... But that's the thing. We can switch Kangaskhan for Tentacruel and do, like, a double switch. And then that'll be pretty good, basically. Let us buy Apricot Balls. Or just let us make them. Like, it would be cool if we had a resource where we could, you know, just give, like, every Pokemon Center, like, an Apricorn maker dude, or something, like a crafting dude. He, you know, and they all look like Kurt, but with different colored hairstyles. So he's like Nurse Joy, but they all look like Kurt. Or it can just be in one designated spot, if need be. But yeah, it'd be cool just, again, because it is quite cool farming for items and then being able to use them for stuff. Do. You beat him, Gingers! That's excellent. Congrats. I knew you could do it. Can Paralysis trigger on turn 2? Yes, it can trigger on both turns. So that's why, like... It's why, like, 2-turn moves do suck when you have Paralysis. But in this case, you have the benefit of, like, the evasion. If, you know, once you're hiding, you are hidden. Whereas with like a Solar Beam, it's like you're sitting there on turn 1, and then it can all be for nothing by turn 2. So, it just kind of sucks. I can't believe YouTube changed this nickname thing. It's just so annoying. Because it does mean a load of people's names are gonna be changed. Like, for no reason. For no reason! Oh, come on! Ugh. Stomping Tantrum! Oh, so close. And Kangaskhan is paralyzed. Ugh, so if we hadn't had, like, paralysis and stuff, we could have won, but we didn't win without a KO. Oh, sorry, it is your cats are... Oh, your cats are so hyper XD, but it isn't. Oh, interesting. Right, okay. Armaldo Speed Rose. Oh, wait, our Speed Rose? Wait, hang on. Oh, the chair. Sorry, I was like, wait, why is our Speed Rose? I was looking at chat. Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Double para. It's unlikely, but it can happen. Okay. Right, Tentacruel. Let's all go catch a Tentacruel. Then Kangaskhan can stop letting us down. Because we've got a Tentacruel. Okay. Oh, actually, Xander, can I ask you a question? Have you gotten to experience a Mega Kangaskhan? And if you have they done anything about, like, the pouch Pokemon? Or is it just a stronger Pokemon now? Does it, like, attack twice or anything? Did they, like, inherently build the ability into it or anything? I'm curious. Because I know with Mega Mawile and Mega Medicham, they actually changed their stats to account for the fact that they should have doubled their attack stat. So they did change the attack stat to be huge, but I don't know if they've done anything for Kangaskhan. And I'm interested if they have done anything where, say, like, Kangaskhan gets, like, an extra hit in or something like that. Like, if it kind of almost acts like the Ice Climbers or something. But, I don't know. Right, here we go. Hopefully, so, we'll do the old double switch here. So, Sky, just make sure you do then switch for this. But I think if you use Max Darkness... And then that'll help out Raichu and Stunfisk. And I can use Smackdown, and then we'll be able to use ground moves. This is for Thundurus, of course. But yeah, for Thundurus, we can... But for Thunderous, though, we'll be in a really nice position where it's like myself and Marowak can kind of take it down on the physical side, and then Marowak's Max Darkness. Well, that's the thing. Marowak can use a Max Darkness on turn 1, maybe. Well, I suppose we could also look at the speed order, but maybe use 1 Max Darkness just to help the special attackers, and then switch to Max Quake on turn 2 once we know that the Smackdown has worked and kicked in. Because I could always, like, get knocked out or something like that, and then the Smackdown wouldn't work. So maybe if we use Max Darkness on turn 1, and then Max Quake on turn 2, provided I definitely get my Smackdown off, then, like, that could be a good, trick. Right, here's the Max Geyser. Show me Potato Geyser. Okay, that did pretty alright damage. Not the best, but we get to set up the rain this way. So, we should be pretty good now. So I think if we all just attack and we all hit and everything, then we should get the victory here. Psychic. Special defense down. A risky Hydro Pump that gets the KO. I was thinking you probably could just go for Water Pulse and that would have been fine. But Hydro Pump worked, so I will not complain. So well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Very nice work. If you want a Raikou, then yeah, save it. I don't know how many people need Raikou, like, in our group or anything, but, you know, don't let us dictate what you do with your life. Skylining those 2 Hydro Pumps is to make up for the last round. Yeah, that sounds about right. But nevertheless, like, Sky hitting twice in a row with Hydro Pump is way more likely than 2 paralyses. Right, so Tentacruel is gonna go. It's time for me to be cool, Bo. We got 9 minutes until 4 o'clock. Okay. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. But yeah, I've basically got the rest of the day off. I'm gonna mow the lawn, like, tonight when the sun is, like, a little bit lower. But other than that, though, yeah, I'm just gonna do Legend ZA today. I've, like, kind of had my main meal of the day already, so I will just, like, snack on snacky snacks. Yeah. Right, Smackdown. I will just check the speed stats just to see who's faster, but I imagine Armaldo is faster, but 83. Oh, speed tie! It's a speed tie, so this is why use Max Darkness on turn 1. This is why it's very important to use a Max Darkness on turn 1, because we're the same speed! Look at that! Okay, here we go, everyone. Ooh, why am I yawning? I think it's just because I think I just need to chill. I'm just hoping the dentist goes okay tomorrow. That's kind of the only big thing I've got lined up for the next few weeks. Well, I say that. I probably have something else lined up. Do I have anything lined up? Dentist. Gotta give cats flea treatment in the coming weeks. Then there's Thanksgiving. And then it'll be Christmas. Right, I'll lay the smackdown on you. Okay, so yeah, we did use the Max Darkness first, didn't we? So this is why I'm glad we did. Oh my gosh! Kieran risking it with... Oh no, wait, no, that wasn't a risk because you're slower. Sorry, I forgot. Not everything is everything. Okay, I'm still going to use Smackdown because it's actually still more powerful than Stomping Tantrum. When you factor in stab and everything. Thunderous use Thunder. More like a blunder. It missed. And then Psychic. Can we get a special defense down? No. Right, Smackdown. I'll lay the Smackdown on you. And then we got a Max Quake here. But see, look, I acted before Marowak that time. So... Bo, stop yawning. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Right, here's the Max Quake. No, it doesn't help that I eat like a big meal before streams when I stream. Except for like the Saturday morning ones. Saturday morning ones I go light, but yeah, I kind of like just eat my like main meal of the day before I stream. Right, Earth Power. More like an Earth Shower. Because we did it, guys, gals, non-binary pals. We did it. Well done, everyone. So, let's catch this thing. You want to catch them, you don't have to keep them, but always catch them, Ash, catch them. Sky, can I just ask, did you play in 3 or 4 teams today? I know I should, if I'd updated the spreadsheet, I would have had it, but I didn't even fill in team 4 and 5. I suppose I could check, actually. Hang on, 1 there. Sky, you've played 4 times today, right? Let's do a little bit of maths. Because that means, if you've played 4 times today, that means you've caught 16 Pokemon, right? Like 4, 4, 4, and 4. So let's do a quick bit of maths. The odds of you not get... Okay, so basically, Sky, you do have about a 15% chance of getting a shiny today. Or the odds of you not getting a shiny are 85%, which didn't Kieran say something about 85% earlier? Did you, like, do the maths on that earlier and that's what you were talking about? Stunfisk is a no. Tentacruel is a no. Whoa, person with a face coming in with a $5 super chat. Person with a face, thank you so much. That's really kind. Thank you, thank you. So Stunfisk, no. Tentacruel, no. Marowak, no. Will we get... No one got any shinies today, did they? So, can we get one today? The slightly purple Thunderous. No. Dang. Another stream with no legendary shinies. And no sparkles here. No sparkles here. And let's see, we've got Careful. Careful, Tony. Dupe. Tentacruel. Modest Marowak. And a Bold Thunderous. These are all bad natures, aren't they? I guess I'll just go with the Stunfisk. Okay, Stunfisk is bad as well. These are all bad. These are all bad. They've all got, like, good stat down natures. But anyway. But person with a face, thank you so much. That's really, really kind, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, we just haven't had as many shinies lately as we, like, generally do. So would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous? I'm going to say yes. And then I'm going to say bye-bye, because that is all there is for today. But, again, I will be back tomorrow, okay? So I am going to try to be back tomorrow afternoon, because, you know, again, we missed out on Thursday, and I want to get to my 100... Well, I want to get to my 100, because we did lose to a Thunderous yesterday. We'll get to 99. We will be the Alex Tudor. The Alex Tudor of legendary shiny hunting, But nevertheless, if we can get to 99 tomorrow, then I will be... So basically, does that mean we're at 94 now? I gotta check this. Hang on. Does that mean we're at 94 now? That's wild if so. If we were at 94, since I got... Yeah, wow. Yeah, so I've done about 94 Dynamax Adventures, like, since we got Kartana. So, oh, no, that's okay. I got Mesprit ages ago, so it's not a problem. We only have 4 Pokemon left now. We have Thunderous, Nihilego, Celesteela, and Stakataka. So that's all we have now. And again, I want one of them before this break in 2 weeks, because if I don't come back, I want a way to be able to solo hunt these. I kind of hope that in some ways I get a Nintendo Online and then we hop back on and... You know, we'll do more and we'll get the rest of them, you know. But anyway. Bark, right. That's it. Let's all play some Pokemon Legends ZA. You guys have been wonderful. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats and wongas and everything this weekend. Not just today, but this weekend. That's been very kind. So I'll be back tomorrow after my dentist appointment. Wish me luck with that. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully they haven't, like, secretly increased the price since last time. And I will... but I'll see you after that and all that kind of stuff. So... I should be back at 2 p.m. tomorrow, and then basically we'll have 2 weekends left. So we will have, like, you know, this coming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we will have the following Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which includes Halloween, and then that'll be it. And then that'll be it for my Nintendo Switch Online subscription, and yeah. But, although I will just say, if I do get a Nintendo Switch Online trial to get the Mega Stone for Legends ZA, Maybe we could do a few bonus streams whilst I have like a week of free Nintendo Online. Particularly if I get to 2 weeks from now, and I haven't got this shiny legendary, which I will be mathematically overdue for by such a point, then yeah, I will be petty and use my free week of online subscription to be like, hey guys, I'm logging on until I get my shiny legendary. I'll stream every day until I get the legendary. How about that? Something like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. And maybe that can be the anniversary. the 3-year anniversary. Just like, shiny hunting for legendary Dynamax Adventure shinies out of spite for mathematics. Right, anyway, it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to say bye, guys. So have a good rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Lots of love. Like the stream if you haven't. We had 15 likes before. Maybe we can up it from there. And hopefully I'll see a bunch of you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.